Hey guys, so I thought I would do an author reading of my new book, UFOs and Paranormal Activity on the Old Titus Dairy Farm, so you could hear the way it was going through my head when I was writing it and my own tone while I was writing the thing. And so anyway, I'm going to record today the introduction, and then I'm going to do the next couple stories, 2 or 3 stories, and also with those that will be coming up, I'm going to do a walkthrough in the house so you can see where the actual events took place, and I'll talk a little bit about them and everything. So, to begin, introduction. Welcome to the weird part of family history. Growing up on a haunted farm wasn't something I personally would have chosen. After all, would you choose to live in a house where you lie in bed at night and watch your covers being pulled down by an invincible hand? Probably not. Because it's a weird part of our family history, I refuse to let it vanish without being recorded. It's part of the history of the farm, of the county, and of the state. Who knows how many people who lived here before us had paranormal experiences and perhaps seen UFOs. So within this little volume lies stories you've heard growing up and stories you haven't. Paranormal stories I had as well as others in the family and those outside. The UFO section contains not only experiences on the farm, but also off the farm. If you've never heard the UFO encounter Nanny and Papa had on their paper route, you are in for a treat. A special thanks to Susan for writing up the UFO sighting she had out where she lives. It's too noteworthy to leave out. The reason why I've included off-farm accounts is a reminder that activities happen all around the Ohio Valley, and that some of us have had those experiences not just on the farm, but elsewhere. To the OCD members of the family, and those not a member, the lack of specific dates will drive you crazy. But childhood diaries where I recorded things are long since gone. More recent accounts were slaughtered by Jeff the cat, of whom insisted on peeing and spraying everything in sight. The lack of proper grammar, it's a nightmare, and that I prefer the British spelling of certain words, will drive you insane. You've been warned. Some of you may wish I'd added a bit more drama, or whatever, to the stories. To do so would have given it a feeling of fiction, and these events were anything but fictional. In the end, I did the best I could. For those who read this book as a series of blog posts on my blog UFO and Paranormal Stories, I've added information and changed some entries. The online version was more of a draft, while this is the final product. Have fun looking for the additions. Also, because this little book is going out to those outside the family to read as well, I've taken the liberty of reducing everyone to either their initials or first name. I hope you enjoy reading the weird side of our family history, and that it brings back your own memories of growing up haunted. Happy reading. Johanna, December 31st, 2018, somewhere in Ohio.